I'm Bella Page from the Las Vegas Burlesque Troupe, Sin City Dolls. I've had a few people who have wrote me recently and asked me, how did I get so big so fast into burlesque, and what do I recommend for them and how to get into burlesque. Number one, I think there's a lot more entertainers out there that have been doing it longer than me that could explain to you a little better, like maybe Tempest Storm, Dixie Evans, Kitten DeVille. I am a burlesque performer who came from Michigan. I've been entertaining since I was 16 years old. It's not easy. It's actually very difficult to do. It's an art form. I would say if you really want to check out burlesque, I would say pretty much every year, about June time, there is Burlesque Hall of Fame, which is, you see performers from all over the world that come and perform there, and it's actually a fantastic way to really find out what burlesque really is. I do not teach burlesque classes. If you want to do that, that's your choice. My opinion, I'm not really good at teaching anybody, so but I've had a lot of interesting questions being asked me. I have performed with, yes, Total Chaos, Reverend Beatman. I've been on at least 10 different planes in the past year. I travel a lot. I do not believe that you will be able to get big in burlesque if you just stay in one city. I have traveled pretty much into about 9-10 different states in the past year. I have performed with over 100 bands or so in 1 year. I really think that if you're really serious about getting to burlesque, you should promote yourself, know how to promote yourself, book your shows, have full control of your shows, because there are vendors out there that will definitely stiff you. You could start off in a troupe, you could start off by yourself. It's an art form. I've seen so many different kinds of burlesque, and each time I see a new troupe or a new performer, I get more impressed. I have been flown to different states, countries to perform. I do a little different kind of burlesque. I get into a lot of horror burlesque. I get into a lot of punk burlesque and a lot of psychobilly burlesque. I do think that if you're going to do it, do your own style. Do what comes out of you and what you feel, how you need to perform. I'm not really too much into the feather burlesque thing. I'm not downing it. I'm just not really into it. It's for some performers are fantastic, look great doing it. Me, I think I kind of look a little funny doing it. I perform with pretty much all the psychobilly bands from Las Vegas, pretty much. And I've done a lot of great shows with people from bands from Switzerland, Germany, UK. I've met so many great people, so many great performers. Another thing is, I've been asked who I thought was the worst burlesque performer. I do not think it's right for burlesque performers to dog or to talk really badly about other burlesque performers. I think everybody has their own style and is very unique. Yes, there's a lot of drama. Yes, there's a lot of stories that go around. If I believed everything that actually was said about me, yeah. The left says it all. I like to know where some of these people make up some things. Supposedly I've dated a couple of musicians I don't even know about that I've met, but I've never dated. So you'll get a lot of that. Some people do, some people don't. Just keep your head up high, and I pretty much look at it like this. If they're not talking about me, well then I guess I'm over with. So there's a lot of gossip, a lot of drama, but I choose, you got to ignore it. It's part of being an entertainer, and you just got to keep your head high. I don't cut down anybody in burlesque. I feel like that if you got the nerve to get up and do it in front of a crowd, you got my respect, because it's very hard to do. I do not recommend being drunk at shows, because you can fall on your face and make a fool out of yourself. So I think that if you're really thinking about getting into burlesque, do it. Have fun with it. It could be a hobby thing or it could be a life goal thing. Mine is not a hobby. Mine is my career. I pretty much make money off of it. I have booked. I have promoted my own shows. I do perform solo and I do perform with a troupe. I do recommend that you do look up some older performers. Like Gypsy Lee Rose, she was one of the first. She actually started the Burlesque Hall of Fame. She's actually the main dame. And if you run and read her book, you can find her books anywhere. She's a very hard-headed woman, and I just got done reading one of her novels. It was very interesting, actually. I would, like I said, I'm not the expert opinion on burlesque. I just go out and do it, and I guess I'm loved because I pack usually 200 to 300 people when I do it. So I'm pretty psyched about it every time I perform. I also make sure that you get your money, that you talk to the vendor, you talk to the buyers at first, and you make sure that they know what your asking price is. Don't perform until you have a negotiation. Also, it's really good to perform book bands, to perform with bands, to book bands along with your shows. It brings in more of a crowd and more of a people. You know, in some places, burlesque is not big. Some people don't know what it is. And I've come across a few people that ask me, what do you do? And I explain it to them, and then they're like, wow, this is wonderful, this is great, we love this. So it's actually starting to get bigger, a lot bigger in places. Different states are starting to really get into it. I like seeing a lot of women, a lot of men that are doing it, and I just enjoy watching everybody. Now, if you're a man and you're getting into male burlesque, I would say the one person, which I just had this question asked to me, the one person that I would guarantee for you to watch would be Tigger from New York. He is my favorite. Definitely my favorite. He gives me goosebumps every time I see him perform. Wonderful guy. But I would say, you know, do your own thing. If you like horror, do a horror set. If you want to do a set from Annie, do that. Grease, do that. I mean, whatever you feel is the right thing for you to do. And like I said, you're going to have to know how to promote yourself. I don't think that if you down on other burlesque performers, you're going to get far. I keep a lot of my opinions, a lot of my views to myself. I've had a lot of questions asked to me that I just will not answer. Some things are better unsaid. But like I said, you know, being a burlesque performer, it comes with a whole lot of rumors. You know, and the bigger you get, the more rumors you got. And I just had at least 7 people email me asking me if I was dating this psychobilly guy from this band that I have no clue about. So obviously there must be more Bella Pages out there or something, which is kind of funny because my name's trademarked. But I will try to answer your questions as much as I can, but I'm really thankful for you guys watching my videos. And over 10,000 people just on one was from less than a year. Was really wonderful. I love all my fans. I love all my friends and everybody I perform with. I do not have a MySpace. I did have a MySpace. My MySpace was canceled for the certain fact that I had a few girls that were stealing my pictures and was stealing some of the shows I did. Please don't copy. I mean, copying is just so old and it's just so boring. So I took down the MySpace. I do have a Facebook, Bella Page, the original. And there is a website going up very soon. I do have some shows coming up. I'm not doing any for at least after the holidays. I just got back from a tour, and I'm very tired. So, like I said, if you get out, you want to do it, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing to get into. And if it's for you, go ahead. So, thank you guys for all your questions, and if you need any more, I'll be sure to answer some more for you, okay? And look forward, there's some interviews coming up with me very soon. You can see them on podcasts, and you can see you'll hear a few of them on a couple of radio stations, and I'll find out what's going on from there and let you guys all know. So, stay tuned, and I think the next show will be in Seattle, Washington coming up. So, thank you.